everyone, it's Gojira Prime with another video, and today I want to go over a post that was made a day or so ago by Kapow Toys in regard to the new Titan class figure, Tidal Wave, which is coming out fairly soon. But first of all, I do have a Facebook page, Gojira Prime, where I do post images of the figures in my collection, links to any videos I do, and anything else that I do find of interest. So if you'd have the time, please do find the page, hit like, hit subscribe, and do feel free to comment on anything I do post. So in regard to this article, it was posted 2 days ago, and I have to admit, it's a fairly strong article, or post, I should say, from Kapow Toys in regard to Hasbro and the prices of things that are being shipped out and exactly what Hasbro is shipping out as well. I have to admit, it's not something I'd ever thought about, but when you read the post, it does kind of make you think, damn, they're actually right about that a bit. So I'm going to go through the post and then give you my thoughts. So, Transformers Legacy Tidal Wave is due to go live on pre-order tonight. Here is why you should vote with your wallets and not pre-order it. Over the last 3 years, Hasbro has done everything they can to steer people to their direct sales channel and away from established independent retailers. In trying to do this, they have managed to flood the market with products that people either don't want or just don't want in the quantity they think they do, ignoring all advice and feedback from fans and stores alike. Now, in regard to that, I have to admit, even I have, for the last couple of years, moved away from independent stockists like Kapow Toys, where previously I have exclusively used Kapow Toys, In Demand Toys, eBay, and Amazon, as well as my local Smiths and Entertainer, and just going out hunting for stuff as and when I can. I have fallen into the very bad habit of doing very large pre-orders through Hasbro Pulse. However, latter half of last year, I decided to go back to independent retailers and shops and not pre-order massive amounts of things, which basically it was just costing me too much to do. So I've decided now to move away back to those independent retailers and just get things if they have them in stock. I have also had a couple of issues myself with Hasbro. One being the Star Saber figure. I love my Star Saber figure. I think it's a great figure, but I had issues with my original figure, and it took them 6 months to supply me with the replacement parts that I needed in order to get the thing to work. And then there was the whole kerfuffle with the Deathsaurus figure being delayed, which I wasn't particularly impressed about because there was no explanation given in any way, shape, or form for that from them. And then to top it all off, I actually got an email from Hasbro Pulse yesterday saying the figure was on its way. And then I got a message from the courier company saying that the figure was being returned because Hasbro hadn't supplied the correct address details. So not really impressed with Hasbro at this particular moment in time. Transformers Titan class figures have increased slowly in price, with Tidal Wave coming in at a suggested retail price of $219.99. I remember my first Titan class figure was Devastator. I think, if I remember correctly, that figure was about £180. So they have gone up by £40 in total. And in all fairness, I can't really see why. Hasbro want you to pre-order this item in abundance because we are fans, and in their eyes, fairly gullible because the last few releases, Black Zarak, Cybertron Metroplex, Decepticon Nemesis, the Ark, and Autobot Guardian, have all appeared at half price or less in under 6 months at their initial release, with Black Zarak being as low as $69.99 from the Entertainer. That is completely true. I didn't get Black Zarak when it initially came out because I was like, well, I have Scorponok. Why would I get that figure? But I then found it on the Entertainer for £70. And I thought, you know what? It's a Titan class figure. I can't pass that up. I'll have that. And I got it for £70. Cybertron Metroplex, you're paying initially £220 for a figure that turns in basically to a brick on wheels. I have no idea why the appeal of that is. However, if you go on Amazon Prime today, you can find that figure for less than £90. I kid you not, less than £90. So I may get that guy in a few months' time, or maybe at TF Nation, if they have him, and he's going dirt cheap. I wouldn't mind getting him then. Decepticon Nemesis, I have no interest really in getting that figure. The Ark, again, I think I did get that thing when it came out first time. I paid top dollar for it, and it now is a lot cheaper. Autobot Guardian, again, it's a select repaint. It's a character I have no interest in, but again, it's going a lot cheaper than what it initially came out as. Vote with your wallet. Don't give Hasbro the satisfaction of continually preying on your support for an intellectual property you love. We won't be pre-selling Tidal Wave. If it's available at clearance, which is highly likely, then we will carry it and bring it to you guys at a reasonable price while saving you the pain of finding it on Pulse for next to nothing in a few months. Hasbro thought we were going to be able to pre-sell 200 units of Tidal Wave to you guys. Now, 200, my math is terrible. Let me just figure that out. What is 200? So that's like £44,000 worth there. I had to use my calculator for that. Even though we communicated the last two releases were horrendously overpriced with little to no interest outside of completist collectors. It's fair for a company like Hasbro to want your money. What isn't fair is the continual abuse of fans' goodwill. Enough is enough. That is a damn strong post from Kapow Toys. Now, I don't know how many people agree with it, but you know, it's got 416 likes and hearts on that. I even put a little comment myself there to war, because I have to agree with them on a lot of what they have said here. The price of figures has gone continually up and up and up. And if I'm honest, quality control seems to be down. And Hasbro itself, let's be honest here, as a company, is in trouble. They announced not too long ago that they were letting go of 25% of their workforce. They shut down one of their big offices in Maine, I think. They've sold off E1, that big entertainment company that they bought to, make sure that they had a really good, strong position in the entertainment industry going forward. Rise of the Beasts did not do as well at cinema as what they would have liked. In fact, I think the film was essentially considered a commercial failure for the most part. I actually did like the film. My daughter loves it as well. But Hasbro does seem to be making a load of bad choices these days. I mean, a prime example of this is gonna be the Star Wars Black Series. I don't see that stuff shifting off shelves. In fact, I just see it sitting there gathering dust. No one is interested in Star Wars these days, especially Disney Star Wars. You will find that the Disney Star Wars stuff is a third the price of what it would have been at initial release, while original Star Wars stuff, the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, the Clone Wars stuff, that stuff still sells at a high price. I also don't personally think that Earthspark is doing as well as what you would think, because I don't see those toys flying off shelves. I don't see people raving about it online, unless I'm missing something, and I could very well be. But it just seems to me that, a lot of what Kapow Toys is saying here is right. The price of figures is way too high, especially with these Titan class figures, 6 months, 12 months down the road. They're half the damn price. The Deluxe class figures have gone up in price. They're now £25. They used to be £20 or less. So, as much as it pains me to say this, I really do want this Tidal Wave figure. It's the Titan figure I've been waiting for the last 3 years, maybe more. But this post from Hasbro makes me think I should wait. I should wait 6 months. I should wait 12 months. And get this figure when he's on discount. When he's a lot cheaper. Because he probably will be a lot cheaper. A lot of people these days, a lot of collectors of Transformers and just toy lines in general, struggle to pay these prices. They just do. So I don't know what you think about this post. Do you agree with this post? Or is this just Kapow Toys being, just, I don't know. I don't know. But I have to admit, from my point of view, I kind of have to agree with a lot of what they're saying here. Let me know in the comments section. What do you think? Do you agree with them? Do you disagree with them? Are you going to get the pre-order in from somewhere else? Or are you going to wait for clearance? Please let me know in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching this video, and have a very good day.